zoom like a race car flight, but it ain't a car. It's a super fast tortoise going the speed of light, breaking all the
Even in space, a group of tortoises is called a creep. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we game. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Boop, here I am. Whoa! Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise Chat and Chill. We're just vibing. We're just talking about whatever comes to mind. Keep kosher. What's up, Cane Shaker? What's up, hanging out with SFT people? Yeah, I was working on tomorrow's topic for the morning show, and it really pushed into close to 7, so I didn't have like a big plan made up for tonight's show. So I figured I'd just go live. Invited a couple of friends if they want to show up. Just chill out and relax, my friends. I even have my cup of coffee right here. Yeah. I got spoiled today. I ended up having a worms and dirt shake from Fridays from the kids. That was awesome. That was amazing. We had a good dinner provided by the kids. That was awesome. That was amazing. We had stuffed shells. I don't know what it's called, but it was delicious. Hope you guys have a good dinner or lunch, depending on what time frame it is, where you're at. Hope work is going well for you. Hope your week is starting off on a good note. You guys are awesome and amazing, my friends. Awesome and amazing. And I gotta go do something. Woo-woo. So we're just chilling. If you guys have any questions, just ask them and keep them kosher. Kosher questions, you know, fit the theme. Yeah, see. All right, there we go. No. There we go. What's up, dang dad TCG? What's up? Yeah, I didn't have anything planned tonight. So I can chill in this chat now. I was working earlier. Yeah. Become in front of the channel someday. You can just join on the chat and talk and chill and get chilled out. But check it out. Dang Dad TCG Gaming is an awesome person. We just met him. He plays Commander games throughout the week. It's pretty awesome. Core! What? Core! Boom! Mind blown. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hot minute. It's nice to see you chatting and chilling. Hope you have a wonderful time, Core. Open those magic packs, having life keep you busy. Woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Man, you guys are rocking and rolling. So tomorrow's episode of the morning show is gonna be more about deck techs and stuff like that. Hold on a second. I just realized something that I miss. Cats unplugged something. Missed the kitty layer today. Oh no! That cat layer was pretty banger. I like the Garfield with cat layers. I didn't like everything about the cat layers, but like that Swords of Plowshares or Path to Exile, whatever it was, the one where Garfield's kicking Odie off the table. I want a copy of that. Said I wanted the Ghost Kitties and the Aura Shards kitties. Yeah, Aura Shards are awesome. Garfield's still available. Nice. That's awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to get my paws on it, but in the future, I'm going to look for the single of that particular card. Because right now, my next big venture, my most important venture, is I'm going to start working on the Iron Man deck. Whoa, HILLBILLY.
Hey,
you're invisible.
Yeah.
Woo. Well, there we go. He's invisible. How are you doing today?
Doing all right.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a Felix secret lair.
Yeah, there was a Felix secret lair indeed. Felix the cat. You gotta be old to know Felix.
Yeah, they just dropped a bunch of cats on the secret lair.
Right. They did. They did drop a lot of cats on the secret lair. It was a pretty good one. But apparently some of them sold out.
Wow.
But hey, you got a busy week. You got you got the early access this week, this Wednesday.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, too bad you can't test out secret lair cards or not. For the art. Of course, as I just build Gagari Elves with 5-color shrines. Ooh, 5-color shrines is a fun deck. I know that.
Nice.
I haven't played it, but I played against it a couple times, and it can be pretty powerful. You know.
Yeah, there's one shrine I can't remember what set it came out of. But it's cost Uber, and every turn you get to tutor for a shrine and put it on the battlefield.
That came out of the last Kamigawa Black, the Neon Dynasty.
No.
I believe Felix the cat, a wonderful, wonderful cat. Wherever he goes in a fix, he reaches out his bag of tricks. That's right.
Yep.
That's a quote I'm not super familiar with, but I'm pretty sure it's from the cartoon because Felix the cat was very popular back.
It is.
Of course, like go Shintai, ha ha ha. Oh yeah, well, so soon I'm planning on starting a small series, possibly of building an Iron Man commander deck, so I can look for the cards, keep it in a budget.
Cool.
Fun jazz. And I specifically want to look for certain cards, hope they're in a budget, like the counterspell of Iron Man on it would be banger.
Mm-hmm. I found another channel to watch called Cage Thy Elephant.
What?
Cage Thy Elephant.
Cage the Elephant?
Yep.
Like the song Cage the Elephant?
Yep. It's Cage, THY Elephant. You'd probably like their channel too.
Possibly. I don't know.
They're streaming right now, playing Commander on Convoke.
Well, I'll have to check them out later because I am not leaving this live to check them out now.
Right.
That's cool. Are you enjoying them?
Yeah. Pretty nice people.
Taking notes?
Yeah, I don't know how they got their setup, but it's like side screen where all the players, and right in the center they got a big screen. And every time they push the space bar, the camera in the middle switches to whoever's turn it is.
That's interesting. People getting creative.
Yep.
I wouldn't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do it either, but it is interesting how they have to watch it and seeing it being done.
Right. Well, it's like watching Busy Gamer Dad, or not Busy Gamer Dad, like Dang Dad TTG Gaming. They had, like, last time we played, every time it was someone's turn, he switched it over to the camera of the person's playmat.
Well, I mean, that's the way it was here. It's like one big screen, all the players are on the left, and then one big screen in the middle on whoever's playing.
Right. Of course, as I'm still picking up Strixhaven, how is Marvel already out? Marvel's coming out this week.
Yeah.
Well, the early access coming this week. I think you got 2 weeks.
So.
Release. And Core, have you been paying attention? Their sets dropping hot all the time.
Yep.
Sets, Secret Lair. Wasn't there 7 sets dropping this year?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure something out. Is this Magic the Gathering or is it Hot Potato?
Hot Potato. Well, If you're wanting to catch a potato with hot potato. No, did you get any players today? No. No, the trick is I'm broke. But like I'm like I have my mind set on picking up singles from the Secret Lair because you can find them, and usually some of them are pretty cheap if they're very common, like the Swords of Plasher or Path to Exile reprint of Garfield. I didn't like all the cards, and I don't just collect cards just to have cards. I am definitely one of those people who want to collect the decks they build.
Right.
Mm.
I want to, I myself, I collect the cards for decks to play.
Mm.
I know Magic Together can be a collectible game, but I look at it as just the game that I like, that I play, and all the cardboard is just game pieces that I want for my decks to be able to play.
Right. Yeah, like playing the game is the best thing. I used to have a cube, but I just sold the majority of my cube to help pay for our house and my sweet setup that I got going on here. But drafting is like when I can. I love to draft. I'll draft. You don't get Secret Lairs and cards in draft, sadly. But yeah.
Me and Lone Wolf was hanging out in Discord earlier. He was going through his collection, and he ended up finding a $200 card in his collection.
What card was that?
I forgot what card it was, but he looked it up. It was like $200. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, fix that memory. You're going to bring up cards like, this is a fancy card.
Yeah.
For $200.
Okay. Yeah. I ain't had no memory since 2015. Well, 2016.
Right. You should do a video series in the future to rebuild a cube. Well, if I do the Turtles cube and I get there, I will do a series on that. I have thousands of cards. Each one is a memory. I remember going to Toys R Us and getting fat packs and opening them with my wife. Nice.
Awesome.
Toys R Us. I love memories. My favorite memories I have of Magic were going to pre-releases as a young adult. And they weren't just regular pre-releases. They were freaking midnight pre-releases. If you wanted to be there for the first pre-release, you go there at midnight.
Yup.
Or get your entry stuff. Get your sweet promo cards that were one card, that were sweet cards to get as your promo card.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and hanging out with your friends all night, jamming out games, having a blast. You know, your responsibilities were less. Your body was less tired. Oh, yeah.
Yep. I've only been to one pre-release. It was also my last pre-release. That was Color Dash. Wish I could go. I just haven't had money to go to any more pre-releases.
Right. That's something we hope that YouTube will fix in the future, you know.
Yeah.
Can't you? Don't forget all the memories from over the years doing these shows. Look, if it wasn't for you guys making these memories of doing the shows and having the shows, we wouldn't have a great life on YouTube as we do. We have a great time on YouTube doing the morning shows, the arena shows. Yeah.
Yep. That we do.
I mean, how many years have we been doing this now?
Dude, I can't even think. It's been so long.
It's been a grip of years of chilling out with you guys.
Yep.
You know, and meeting great people like Cane Checker and Hillbilly have become really good friends.
Yep.
Core's been really good friends. You know, Dang Dad, you know, one day can just be a really good friend. You know, with the channel.
I think it's been about maybe 5 years.
It could be. Let's see. I like the video. Thank you. I forgot to do this morning, I think. That's all right. All right. I appreciate you stopping by. Like here. Like, oh, yeah, Discord.
Yep. Or if y'all want to see some Marvel cards then make sure to come by my stream right after the morning coffee show Wednesday, because I'll be playing with the Marvel cards on Arena.
Mm-hmm. So if you're like friends of Discord with Hillbilly and I, you know, sometimes when we do these lives, if you got the computer set up, like I know some of you do, you can just join us and hang out with us on the live, just chatting, chilling.
Yeah.
Dang Dad, are you using OBS or something straight from the phone for this live particular or for the games? This live particular is StreamYard. Yeah, this is StreamYard. This program I'm using right now is an internet service I pay for the morning show and everything, and it's free to use. It's free to use for the basic service. But for how much we stream here, like these nightly shows I do sometimes, or the morning show constantly, we pay for, and it has a different outlook. This is the way we can get friends. I know you can get friends on OBS, but that's a whole different thing.
Yeah. A lot of red tape going through all that dang on stuff you have to do on OBS.
Yes, it's okay. Never heard of StreamYard. I'll check it out. It's like it's free to use for like the simple software version of it. It's not as great as paying the monthly service, but we started out on the free version of the show. For remember, we were doing 2-3 shows a week, if you remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then people kept asking for more, and by people I mean Cane Shaker. Get that more. Right? And so with the following we ended up having in the beginning, ended up making sense just to pay for StreamYard services.
Yeah. Now, there is a big difference between StreamYards and OBS.
Mm-hmm.
StreamYard to me is more for like podcast type of shows and everything like that. It's so much easier to get people to join in because you just send a link to them and they click on it and join.
Right.
OBS, you have to go through Ninja and stuff like that just to be able to invite people to join your OBS.
Well, that you got to do a lot of pre-setting up, right?
Right.
Right. Like so,
it's more of a OBS is more of a headache than StreamYard.
Right, for streaming with multiple people.
Right.
Like, for example, Hillbilly's right here with me. He's just in the background because he's invisible.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. I'm here, but I'm invisible.
Right.
Sometimes I like to make myself invisible.
Right. We're just chilling.
Yep.
And the more people we have on, it'll separate us in groups, right?
Right.
You know, and like you saw in the morning show where we had 4 people, we can have like up to 12 people, I think, on the show, which is not the goal we're stretching for to have 12 people on the show. But I think you have 12 seats taken for the price that we pay for monthly. And
I think the most we've had maybe 8 at the most.
Right. But like it's been a blast. Tomorrow, if everything goes well, it'll be you, me, Lone Wolf, Rayman, and Tibalt. So we'll have 5 people on the show tomorrow.
Yep.
I sent you guys I've sent you guys the topic for tomorrow's show. So I worked on that today. And the thumbnail. I just made the.
I haven't looked at it yet. I'll look at it. But the OBS is more for, just a single person, single type of stream. And it's a lot easier to do, like if you're streaming a game, it's a lot easier to do that off OBS than it is StreamYard. And because, there's different kind of platforms. And this is, I believe StreamYard is just better for podcasts and stuff, and OBS is better for games.
Cane Shaker says 12 people hanging out in chat during a morning show would be awesome. Like in chat, like where you're talking from, or on the show. Because in chat, getting more viewers talking and going on would be amazing.
Yep.
Getting 12 people on the show, sometimes it gets really busy.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the panel. That's a lot of people on the panel.
Yeah. Oh, he said here. Yeah. It's amazing when we get people coming and going. It's pretty awesome. Want
Hey.
to get people in chat.
Yeah. Kane Shaker needs to come on the show and join us on the live, on the panel.
Did you get a new webcam too? Join the show. Kane Shaker would be a blast to have on the show.
Yeah.
He'll say some things that will just set people off, and I would enjoy every minute of it.
Yep. I just had to get my cane ready and do the cane shaking. But now, as you going, what kind of streams do you do? Dad, TCG Gaming. Do you do games or what? Or some kind of podcast?
So, the two times a week, I know he does Commander games.
Okay.
Kane Shaker. He does game Thursdays and Fridays. He does Commander games.
Okay.
Because I was told I have a face and voice for chat. Is that
What's up, Buzz?
I'm trying to think. Is that a name change from Blue Bus or oh my lord. Excited. Bus, did you change your name for something else? What's up? It's still doing pretty good. All is doing well.
Okay, well, you're doing Commander games, then I would use OBS.
What's up? He says I'm going to change the name to the channel. Like legitimately? You'd be DDTCGG? I don't know. I was just hyphenating everything. But yeah, like what kind of name are you looking at? That's a question. All right. Says we don't have a schedule, but mostly Commander. That's pretty chill. What's up? Gonna change from TCG and gaming to Dang Dad and Princess Snow and TCG. Might want to workshop that. That's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah. Saya, Dada, subscribe. Hello.
Cool.
Thank you. Yes. Nazara. I don't know how to say that correctly. Nazarambo? Or Nazarambo? Yeah. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Because we suck at gaming, we don't want to broadcast our video games. Sometimes it's the fun part is watching people stream. 570. That's who I was thinking. So I don't know if your channel's always been named less, whatever, 570, but because we were just talking on Facebook. That's why I was wondering if you were, but I didn't want to shout out the wrong channel name because if it wasn't. Yeah. I just want to pop in and say, hey, thank you.
But seriously, I would use OBS for games. And sometimes bad games are just as fun to watch as good games. I mean, what is a bad game?
Yeah.
A good game is people having fun. Bad game is a game with a bunch of negativity in it.
Right. But also, my friends, later, Bus. Have a wonderful time. Hope to see more from you. It sounds like you're coming back in your spark. That sounds amazing.
Cool.
But like I saw on Facebook talking about it. But anyways, yeah, we do on this channel. I do a lot of different things. Like my OBS is set up and rigged to play Nintendo Switch, PS4. I don't have computer games yet, but I can play Commander and host a personal one-person live show all at the same time. I don't have it all set up all awesome doodle like yours is. Like how you have all the graphics. I don't know how you got the animated graphics. People don't have fun playing League of Legends. They have rage. I remember when League of Legends was like the hottest thing there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of my old game stores, they'd run out computer time, and people would run out computer time to play League of Legends for like hours, a whole bunch of hours. It was insane.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But for video games, I would go use OBS for podcast and do something like we do. I would use StreamYard.
Well, the best part about doing what we do on StreamYard, like, dang, Dad, if you ever join the Discord and want to chill out with us while we just chat live, like, there's no particular plan for this chat. Like, there's no chat. All it does is being here is give you more experience being live, talking more frequently, and getting comfortable with random situations. Like, one of the things you're going to have to learn in the future, it might not happen now, might not happen in a few months, but will definitely happen with less than a year, is you're going to get those trolls, those people in chat who are trying to coax you to say bad things or do say bad things, and they get smart about it, where you can have all the blocked words in the world. They'll use all the words to make something sound really horrible. And use acronyms. That's happened to us multiple times. And, and like, you want to get enraged and confront it a lot, other than just simply block it and kick the person out. But you need to get comfortable with that kind of stuff. And that this place is that kind of place. And plus, we love getting to know new people here.
Yeah.
So it'd be awesome, one day if you were comfortable, we're just doing a random chat and chill. You're part of Discord, send you a link, hop on,
Yeah, we also enjoy new people being on the show.
Mm-hmm. I know you're working during the morning show, but that's amazing that you stopped by earlier today. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, tomorrow we got a topic, and it's going to be a good topic.
Cool.
Yeah. We've talked about it kind of before, but this is just a different way of talking about it. So I'm worried about the trolls. Never been mad, and I speak publicly frequently in front of large groups of people. Nice.
Cool.
See, that's pretty cool to know, because that is something that, like, people like us strive for, is to talk and get comfortable and all that fun jazz. It's taken me a while to come out of my shell, and there's been times I've been put back in my shell, and I'm just fighting to get out of the urge of hiding in my shell.
Yep.
Metaphorically. Yeah.
Talking about being in the shell, Lone Wolf, when he first joined us, he was so far in the shell, he did not hardly talk at all. He talks a little bit more now than what he used to.
Yep.
But we invited him to the show constantly, and he's come out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get out of it. Sometimes. But yeah. Yep. Like, it's been a long learning process and experience process now. Like, I feel like I can transfer some of my skills, because one of the things I deal with a lot is my own graphic design, which I struggle with, and like thumbnails I've been getting way better at, I should say. Like, there was a large time I was using a lot of AI for my thumbnails too.
Yeah,
I get rid of that.
Yeah, I got to shrink that one early access one down so I can use it as a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
A little too big for it. OBS.
I don't know why your OBS, like, your thumbnail was designed in the same size thumbnail that I use, and I can use that thumbnail just fine.
It won't work on OBS.
I don't know.
It's too big.
That was random. Are you saving it as a JPEG or a PNG?
I didn't save it. I just imported it, and that's all I did.
You import it.
Yeah. Imported it into my OBS.
What? Then how do you import image from the internet to OBS without saving it onto your computer?
It might be saved on there somewhere. I don't know.
Like, that's just a trick skill in a way. If you can just import it from the internet straight to OBS, I don't know how to do that.
Well, I do play Magic, so I know Magic.
Magic. Ta-da! But yeah. And yeah, but like anyways, much ado about that. We've been what is it? We've been excelling at this game for a long time. Like tomorrow is normally a Commander game, but Hillbilly's gonna be super busy playing. Oh, tomorrow.
Well,
No, tomorrow's Tuesday.
yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm gonna rest up for Wednesday.
Yeah, so usually it's a Commander game, so we're gonna have to figure out something to do while you're streaming your crazy game.
Yep.
Like, how crazy can you get?
I don't know. I got about 12 decks so far brewed up with Marvel cards to play Wednesday.
Nice.
And I think I'm done brewing decks.
You're done brewing decks?
Yep.
That's crazy. You already have 12 decks brewed, so you can do your show tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yep.
That's insanity. That's insanity, my friends.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's still instilled. I'll be having a blast. Wednesdays we usually try to get a Commander game going on. My setup's different than yours. Mine's more lazier, and we do 4 people games in general. It's only seen 2 people games or anything. Fuzzy Falcon, yo,
What's up?
what's up? What's
But
up?
yeah, I shared your channel with another YouTuber, Jay Villain.
Me or
Your
Dang.
channel.
Oh yeah,
Your channel.
Yeah.
So I could check you out.
Jay Villain. Holy cow! I haven't heard him in a while.
Yeah.
Because like he's a midnight guy. I'm asleep when he's streaming.
Yep. He starts around, I think, 10, 11 streams.
Right. Yeah, hold on. Holy cow.
Awesome King Shaker. Well, I got a lot of decks. I just got to, after I upload them to the arena, I got to change the lands around and everything, fix my lands. And then after I do that, they'll be ready to go.
King Shaker's like, I'll be checking out some of the gameplay on your Wednesday channel. Yep. I'm going to check them out throughout the day too, but I still got to do my regular streams at my regular times.
Yep.
I might just record if I get the motivation to. So, anyways, if you want to check out my game setup for Commander, there's a link to a video. Yeah, just skip the intro. Because like we start the intro as we're setting up, shuffling our hands and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, the reason it's only 2 of us is because I have the scene set up on my laptop. Snow sits next to me and controls her camera angle on her PC and sends it via NDI and OBS and I broadcast. That is more complicated than I understand, but it sounds simple. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
I like how you have that set up. So if we want more players, I have to connect another laptop and buy more cameras. That's crazy.
Well, the way we do it is I'm in Kentucky. Tortoise is in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Lone Wolf plays Commander with us too. He's in Kansas. And Tibalts in what? Arizona?
Yep.
And all 4 of us have computers and our own cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to a site called Convoke. And we use Convoke to play our Commander games.
Mm-hmm. So the Falcons like, I'm in Mississippi. Yeah. United States, what's up?
Cool. But yeah, that's how we do our Commander games.
Is it like I can show you? Like I can switch my camera because it's kind of an ongoing joke. My camera likes to change. But like right now, you see this beautiful bit with his Oreos that my son gave me because he couldn't eat them because it tastes like pancakes. Yeah, this is my gaming table. I can set up. I mean, if you want,
I've seen those cookies. Are those any good?
I feel like pancakes are good.
Nah. Be all right.
Mm-hmm. Right. But, you know, but then, you know, we got that's a video game channel. That's another video game channel. Whoop.
Party lines.
And there is that's from an ice cream I got. But there is a single that's where I can display single cards right there.
Mm.
Look at that. I got set up. Whoop. Boop. There you go.
Mm.
Excuse me. This channel has viewers, friends from all over the country. There's even a guy from Alaska. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I like areas. I'm waiting for my root beer float from snow. Nice.
Cool.
Root beer float. Root beer float. Root beer float. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we do like playing Commander here, and I like playing Arena and Commander.
All right, hold on a second. Yeah. I was looking at your thumbnail. Or your channel logo. Yeah. Sorry. I got crazy because my brain is kind of stewing. Like if you change your name to Dang Dad Snow, yeah. Like have you tossed around different names for your channel? Like Snow Dad, I don't know, Snow Dads. You're talking about changing yourself. Okay, Chicken's like, dang, now I want a root beer float. That's right. We haven't started talking about food yet.
Really?
And I don't need to get Hillbilly on a roll because he will definitely talk about food.
Yeah, buddy. That's my favorite subject.
Like, dang dad, is your goal to become monetized business wise on YouTube, or are you like me where you just are doing it personally for fun? That's the question I got.
Bobby.
Everybody's like Hank Hill buffet. That's right. Actually, a Terminator. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Actually, Terminator. Welcome. Ooh, nice to see you hanging around. Hope you had a good week. A good time streaming. Good time doing all things you do. Yeah. Look at you. So amazing. But yeah. No. Like I remember telling people about the story of my channel name, Super Fast Tortoise. It was my young, dumb days. I was young and dumb, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I was originally Alpha Derek when I first started, because that was the name of the Google account. You know,
I've never went through a name change.
Right, but I wanted to change my name, so I wanted to make a logo for it that was easier for me, and start a channel about magic. And I wanted a name that wasn't eccentric with magic. It was so started looking up names for non-centric for magic, and I'm like, well, I like tortoises. And then at the time, the hot phrase or hot thing to do was to get two names that contradict the third name or were the polar opposite. Because tortoises are slow and they're not fast and usually not super. And
Right.
And so when I was like, did a tortoise, I'm like, what about a super tortoise? Like, what a fast tortoise? I'm like, what about super fast tortoise? And that's how I got the name. Her alias is Princess Snow on the games she plays. Mine is Dang Dad. I started streaming on an older channel. I found a passion for it, so we created this channel. Nice. That is amazing. Why don't you drop your links in the chat for your other channels? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember way back when Tortoise just did memes. I did memes for a bit. There was entirely too much Jim Carrey. And that's because those were DVDs I was able to find. When I think of the name Super Fast Tortoise, think of the Looney Tunes turtle that whooped Bugs Bunny in a race a few times. That's right. I forgot about that, but yeah, that was featured. One of those episodes were featured in a Teenage Mutant Turtles show where there was a turtle versus the hare. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, come on, turtle, ninja kick that bunny's butt. But we've grown so much, gotten so big. I mean, our subscriber count's way much larger than our viewer counts. But one day I'm planning on reversing that, where our viewer counts get bigger. I'm working on it.
Yep.
So now this is my goof off channel, hoping to craft camera, lighting, animations. I wanted this new channel to have a semi-polished presence. It's pretty polished. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to share it, but that's fine. Sorry, I sound like I cut off, but I really had to clear my lung really quick. But yeah, that's pretty awesome that you do that. Like, I don't have a secondary channel. Well, there is a secondary channel out there called Super Fast Tortoise, or SF Tortoise, and that's so I can keep the name SF Tortoise and Super Fast Tortoise.
Cool.
But I do nothing on that channel. It's dead. It's just hanging there, just chilling out. Do nothing.
But yeah, I only got this one channel, but I do. I never went through a name change. Never had to.
Well, I used to do YouTube before YouTube. Like before I became Magic Channel, I used to have a show called Nuck and Futz, which is just another way to say a bad word.
Yep.
And I used to dress up in a jacket, a hockey mask with Steelers memorabilia on it, and a red black wig, and I'd talk about just general thoughts and ideas. I even had a conversation about Walmart that wasn't good for Walmart for a long time.
Wow.
Extremely say this is my goof off channel. Not really. It's just slow growing. Yeah.
I mean, it's better for a channel. Some people goes viral real quick. Some people don't.
Right.
I myself, I enjoy the slow, easy pace of seeing my channel grow.
I want to see more growth in this channel this year. I want to see more growth in the viewership and everything. But I'm just going as fast as I can.
Right.
I'm not trying to push for a lot, but I'm trying to better my content so we get more steady viewership and more people, because it's amazing.
Yep. Well, right now I'm at 1274 subs.
Fuzzy Falcon says my early post on YouTube is 2013. I got you beat by 2012, 1 year.
Go.
Not my earliest video. Excuse me, not my earliest video was posted, but I used to do music videos back in the day when YouTube didn't get copyright slammed for music. And I did conversation videos where I talked. Those were hard because I'd write down a script, record a video, and dub my voice over it. Because I had a mask on. Yeah. You okay?
Oh yeah, me? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a mask on, and so then the mask hindered my voice. Yeah, for sure. And so I had to re-record them all. I used to make stop motion animations back then too, but I don't have the patience for that anymore. Actually, Terminator says, "Yeah, I have 188 subs, but the viewership is hit or miss."
Yep.
Yeah, that's very true.
I still don't get as many viewers on my channel.
Cane Checkers, like I remember the sleeve cleaning video. My most viewed Magic video yet.
Well,
Mm-hmm. What you were saying, Hillbilly?
no, not just saying wow.
Ah.
I just said wow. That was it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, my clean sleeves video has over thousands of views on it.
Wow.
My most viewed video, it wasn't my best. It wasn't my best music video, but it's one I got permission to use.
My dog has more views on my channel than I have on my channel.
Mm-hmm. That's your dog video. That's funny.
Yeah.
It's head in the coffee bucket.
Yep. That and one where she's swimming on the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And another one where my other one was moving out the window.
Right.
That's where I think that dog think he's half cow sometimes.
Believes he's half dog.
Half dog and half cow or something.
That's funny. I like the videos when you were walking around Northern California looking lost. Oh, those videos when I was in California visiting Dad and hiking around the national park back there. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's when Cane Checker met me. It was during that time. But he found my channel before I did magic content. Or before he knew I did magic content. At the time I had stopped making magic content.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, the way things are set up, if I had to do that again, I wouldn't be able to post videos while I'm helping out Dad because I don't have a laptop anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, you can post lives on your phone.
Right. I could probably do live like that, but yeah. Yeah. I haven't done a live like that in a while.
Haven't either.
Mm-hmm. It's been crazy. That's all right. But yeah. Jeez, we've talked about channels and stuff so much.
Yep.
My brain got fogmented. Fogmented is where your brain gets foggy and you feel tormented in the brain.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see my channel grow this year.
Mm-hmm.
And everything, but I'm just taking it slow. Seeing what the channel will do on its own.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you have anything planned to do something different?
Such as what? Different game or something?
Different kind of content, different thumbnails, something. Like, do you have things planned? I'm not talking about different thumbnails. I'm not talking about just your early access thumbnails.
I had been playing another game.
Path to Exile?
Yeah, Path to Exile.
Yeah.
And that's the only two games I play is Arena and Path of Exile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Arena, Path of Exile, and Commander, and that's it.
Right. Actually, Terminator says, I think my issue is jumping from content to content. I want subs to stay for me, not just for magic content. I don't want to get locked down as the magic guy. Well,
that's understandable.
From experience, Terminator, that's going to be impossible. Like you have to form your channel around a basis of something to work from now and work from there. Like magic is where my channel is focused, but like I get subs from playing video games on my channel a lot when I play video games or doing shorts and things like that. I do other things, but I try to keep things focused on me. But I learned the hard way that if I try to make a personality channel, and since I'm not some young, hot, attractive someone, it's gonna be harder. And I'm not saying you're not young, hot, and attractive. I don't know. I don't know. But but like, presentation is the thing I'm working on this year. Is learning to present myself better. That's right. Okay, Chicker, you guys ever thought of discussing playing modern instead of Commander or for live? I don't have a modern deck.
I don't have a modern deck either.
But that's a good idea.
Yep.
I played Path Exile for 1 hour a long time ago. Didn't like it. Oh no.
A lot of people do like Path of Exile. I mean, you just go around killing monsters, and that's basically what you're doing and building up your character.
Mm-hmm. And Tortoise, you should hold an MTG streamer weekly class. Oh yeah, not bad. It's not a bad idea. I thought I'd talk about streaming, MTG streamer, but like it sounds like a great idea. Like if I did it, I'd have to do it on like a newbie. No, because there are people who stream way better than I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth I have to live with.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy streaming. Yeah, it's a hobby, and it's a hobby that I like. And I like combining two hobbies together, such as Magic the Gathering and streaming.
Right, Magic the Gathering, streaming. Streaming is a hobby.
Yep.
And one day it'll fund more. As a goal.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Kane Trick says, "Well, dang, there's a feature series of videos building modern decks. There's a channel about that, but that's a good thing. But like, I don't know how well building modern decks would be for sure. See, I understand. I love streaming. I enjoy streaming more than making long form videos. I like shorts and streaming. Well, so Terminator, I love streaming too, and I realized in my goal things, I need to make more video content as well. Because live streaming is not as searchable as your evergreen material.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to make a video, probably more simple for somebody else, but difficult for me. A good long form of how I do it. My equipment costs everything. I started last November buying stuff. Nice. Like my stuff, I started buying stuff. The wife and I started buying stuff one step at a time. I ended up getting a laptop. I ended up getting a microphone, a camera. My setup started small and it's gotten bigger.
Yep. All I do is live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make videos. All I do is live stream. I know I probably should be making videos, but
that's just all based on your goals and wants,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I understand it too. I've been doing more long form. Hell yeah. And when I say long form videos, or when I think of long form videos, you don't have to go over 20 minutes. You're not a freaking vlog,
Yep.
My wife watches vlogs that are like an hour long. That's crazy.
I'm surprised Lone Wolf hasn't joined us.
I don't know. I sent him a link, but I don't know what he's doing. I sent a handful of you guys links to join if you guys wanted to join. All right, look, I can tell you all I've learned, but as you can tell, I'm barely catching up to what I'm preaching. I started making shorts again. I started making videos again. Like I know the stuff to be better at YouTubing, and I just don't do it all because my motivations are wishy-washy.
Right.
At my work, I'd love to do a late night chat video. Hell yeah. Oh, for sure. That's a great idea, though. Like chat and chill like that. Chat and chills are fun, like we're having right now.
Yep.
K-Chicken says, don't forget the swag SFT. There are playmats and sleeves, tokens, and mugs. Well, there were playmats, there were tokens, there were sleeves, there were mugs. Well, I still got tokens, and we might have a mug or two in storage somewhere. But like Cane Shaker, whoo-wee. They talk about one of the people who helped get the channel going, helped get us custom playmats, help us get custom mugs, custom tokens done, and stuff like that. You all are amazing. Cane Shaker was a big benefactor for helping out with a lot, but we did amazing things. In the future, we'll do more amazing things. But right now, my next project is to get customized turtle sleeves done.
Cool.
Cane Shaker says, I love some of those recent videos. I got to break out of the torture pitchfork during those. Yeah, that was funny.
Was it about the universes beyond there, Cane Shaker?
He likes the Universes Beyond, so
Yeah.
For reals.
I mean, there ain't nothing wrong. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with universes beyond, just like it ain't nothing wrong with in universe. It's a game. Those are game pieces. Play the dang on game.
Mm-hmm.
Play the game the way you want.
Oh,
Because you may not like all the cards, but I guarantee you probably like missing out if you don't buy that one card out of that set. Well, that one card probably is a game breaker for your deck.
Right. All right, my friends. We're gonna go on like a 6-7 minute break. I got a potty, refill my coffee, all that fun jazz. We'll be back. Let me put up the screen. Put on some music. Like this.
Only if turtles can fly.
All right. I'll keep repeating it. This is magic today. Get with it. We're just quit. And send me all your cards. Well, hello. We're back. Yeah. What's up?
We are back.
Did you keep up the be right back screen?
Yep.
I forgot to put up something.
Yeah, like they're like, oh crap, there's his chair. Click, 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 click. Dang, buddy.
I was in a hurry to use the restroom. Totally forgot about that. Appreciate it. It's like when I stopped the music and it stopped, it finished cycling. I'm like, wait, I didn't do that. We're back, my friends. Woo! Time capsule. Time capsule. How's time capsule doing? What kind of coffee do you make right now? It is a chocolate caramel flavored coffee, sponsored by Walmart. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's not sponsored, but yeah.
You wish it was sponsored.
Nice. Time capsule, like man. So time capsule. How is the GoFundMe going? The link's been in the description of my morning shows. If you want to pop it in chat, you can. I hope it's the link's doing good. Time capsule is doing a GoFundMe for his family during a time of need. And knowing time capsule, this is important stuff. I don't know if it's reached its goal. All what you want to know is in the GoFundMe link about the retinopathy, and yeah, there's a lot going on. If he posts a link in chat, check it out. When I do these random lines, I forget to copy over the stuff. It isn't going.
Oh.
It's still a little more than 2 weeks. Oh no.
Mm.
Yeah. Post it in the chat. Maybe we can get some more help. Everybody who can and want to look into it, make your own judgment. I'm telling you, I trust this one. That's good. Everybody, you guys got it doesn't look like she's gonna be able to have it. That's not fun. That's not good. Let's hope that can be fixed.
Yep.
I know a couple of us creators have pushed it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that it's struggling for sure. Thinking about things going on. Yeah, like post your link in the chat too, so more people can see it. But like things going on. One of my goals this year for YouTube is to break in and find my own voice for the channel. I think I've been too fluid with my stance on things, like too liquidy. I don't know how to say that correctly, like not as stern. Not as stern on my voice. I think I'm going to work on my stances with my purpose. I want to find my voice for this year coming up. I want to get better at talking and giving my opinion, because one thing we do a lot in here is not only do we say in my opinion a lot, which is not always necessary, because when you say something, people know it's your opinion because you're saying it. But at the same time, if you believe in something, you need to stand by it. And that's one thing I need to do. That's why I made the video about us, the universe is beyond. So I want to start making voice videos like that, where it's me voicing my opinion on the stance.
Mm-hmm. I seen that. And that was a good video.
I appreciate it. But yeah, it's one of my goals. It's like now I'm finally settling into the new place. I can focus on doing things like that.
Awesome.
You know. There we go. I hate that this door takes up a lot of the frame.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's so much that I want to do. Just ain't been able to do it or had any time to do it.
Yeah, and notably, I understand the fun's been rough for doing certain things.
Yep.
That's a topic outside of the show, but yes.
Right.
And like right now, funds are fairly tight here, for example, and I'm just lucky to have what I have.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so like if you did have the funds, Hillbilly, because you said you don't have the funds, what are some things you would like to do more on your show, on your channel?
Well, I thought if I could, I'd do like do it live like every other day. The days I don't do lives, drop a video.
When do you not do a live? Like on Saturdays and Sundays?
I do a live every day. But I would change it to where I would just be live streaming every other day and just dropping videos every other day.
Right. It makes sense.
And then after doing that, go into thumbnails, because I'm still learning how to do thumbnails.
Right.
And I work on thumbnails. And then after I do, see where I can go from there.
Yeah. Thumbnails are the free part. You can do thumbnails for free.
Yep.
Can't check her out. Okay, boys and girls, I'm back now too. What? So what you missed is we're talking about sorry my itches. We're talking about our goals for the future of this channel, and mine was to find my voice and on video and stuff, and that's why I started making those videos. Yeah, so like get there, and everybody's talking about like if he can, he'd make videos too.
Yep.
So I went out for a Tootsie Pop break. That is an old school reference to. I know what you mean. Oh man, but one thing I need to find for this channel is a direction. I'm trying to get back on a directional path with this channel to grow upwards. I'm not really good at that because there are times I do forget what I'm doing.
Yep.
I need to make a game plan for that. That's why I'm trying to get back into the morning show topics, like tomorrow's show topic, which is I think is pretty good. Usually I get a thumbs up or something on these things, but you don't know. I think everybody's busy.
Yeah. But yeah. Has any of your the Marvel cards impressed you that you like to get?
The one Marvel card I want right now is from a commander deck. That's particular a single card I want to get is the Galactus Cullis card in the commander deck. But then besides that, I want to get the Iron Man cards from the set to build an Iron Man deck. So I'm going to need to get that new address so I can send a sweet card for the merry-go-round shorts. All right. I can send that to you. So, Gray Scruff, what's up? Been a minute. Hello.
So,
a new avatar too. Neat. How's it going, Gray Scruff? How's it going? Seems legit. Too legit to quit.
I mean, there's a lot of cards in Marvel that it's actually I like.
Yeah.
Because there's some +1 synergies in there. I like decks and cards that get +1/+1s. I've always liked cards like that.
No.
Oh,
Lone Wolf. Oh, hold on. How's it going?
Going all right. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, I think Hillbilly and I were fighting.
yep. We was fighting over you there, Lone Wolf. How's it going, Lone Wolf?
It's going all right.
We just talking about you earlier. What was that card you told me you found that was worth something?
Earthcraft.
Oh, Earthcraft. That naughty card.
Nice.
And it's in moderately or lightly played, which is not bad.
No,
Not bad.
that's pretty darn good.
Yep. So the meme of having two Mind Stones will always be funny. Mind Stone and the Mind Stone. I laugh. I get
Yep.
what you're saying. Because there's a regular card called the Mind Stone. Then we have the Marvel Mind Stone.
I was wondering how they was going to do that. Now I'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Separate, change the cards with one word. The.
The
Mind Stone.
Yeah. I think I might have an Earthcraft in my cube. Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Mind Stone squared.
That's worth some money there, Cane Shaker.
Just make it all caps. That's right. Oh. Well, one Mind Stone draws you a card, the other doesn't.
Yep. Which one draws you a card?
The Mind Stone.
It blinks. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'm thinking Marvel.
That's the Mind Stone.
that I need a Mind Stone.
That's right. Laughing, yeah. Yeah, because Mind Stone is a card used in a lot of commander decks. The Mind Stone will only be in white commander decks, if I remember correctly.
It could be in 5-color decks too.
Mm-hmm.
I think it flickers the cards, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The white one, the new one is once you harness it, you could blink a card at your end step.
Mm-hmm.
It technically could draw you cards too.
Technically.
If you get the right card.
Right. Gray Scruff says, yeah, it's a blink rock, so whoever wants that strategy will be for you.
Yep.
But yeah, like I'm wondering if one of the stones will conclude all the stones that you win the game or something like that, because they're gonna have a stone for everything if you have them all out. I wonder if other than the powerful abilities they're gonna have, I wonder if there's going to be like a Cauldra ability where you win the game.
Probably.
And if you guys know Helmut Cauldra, you're old.
Yeah, they'll probably have something out there like that when they do their last collab with Marvel.
Right. Mm-hmm. Imagine having all the textless Mind Stones on the battlefield, trying to remember everything, what they do.
Really? That would be kind of rough.
The 6 colors item could be the gauntlet. That's true.
Yep.
Don't you ask for my ID like that, Tort. You're funny. I do know them. I am old. That's right. That's funny. Like I remember when we thought Helmut Cauldra was like the business. Like it wasn't the most busted combo in the game, But we always talk about when it was fresh and hot and off the press that having the combo would be a game winner or a powerful card, and some people did. But the problem back then, there was too many combo decks out there that just took the whole game by storm. Mirrodin block,
Mm-hmm.
2000s, early 2000s. That was a hell of a deal. Mm-hmm.
Magic has changed over the years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it's changed a lot. Well, I mean, Gracecraft, good old Darksteel Colossus, still a good card too. Still a good card. Indestructible, trample, 12/12, sneak it into play somehow. Boom. I still run it in my turtle deck as Hillbilly and Lone Wolf now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like but yeah, like remember there was a time when equipments weren't a thing. Oh, I like Cane Checker's even bringing that topic up. Equipments blew people's minds back then because equipments were not a thing until Mirrodin.
Yep.
Planeswalkers weren't a thing until original Lorwyn. Mythics weren't a thing until Shards of Allura block.
Mm.
You know, so and Matterburn used to be a thing too. Gracecraft, my favorite pack card art was and has always been Beast of Burden from like 10th edition. Nice. My favorite card art from that series was well 9th edition mainly was Royal Assassin. I love that art. I don't know why. It's probably nerdy looking now compared to some of the arts today, but I loved it. Mm-hmm. Royal Assassin, I still today do not like the art on the original Royal Assassin as much as the 9th edition.
Yeah, I know in standard there is still no good equipment deck.
Mm.
You don't hardly see people running equipments in standard.
Right. Dang Dad says, I remember Royal Assassin. So does Pepperidge Farms. But yeah, so good. Like still good today because Royal Assassin has an ability where you tap, destroy target, tap the creature.
Mm.
And what people would do is wait for you to attack. So when you tap your creature to attack, before blocks it, tap Royal Assassin to destroy your biggest creature.
Ooh.
You know, so because people would think, oh, you can use that on your pre-combat or post-combat phases, but never did a lot of people think, oh, I can just use this during combat like that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Just takes too much time to get online. That's true. He's talking about the Caldera stuff and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that comments more towards Voltron too with equipments. But that might change with Marvel because you got a good equipment strategy.
Well, you do for Commander. Equipment's better in Commander than it is standard.
Mm-hmm. Kenchik says, if anyone else out there has been playing for a while, go check your boxes for Old School Tempest or Seeker of Skybreak. Ooh, fancy. Gracecraft, Mono White Cloud was the last real shot with like tutoring for something or auto equipping, casting, and attacking.
Attaching, yep.
Copy that, good buddy. That's right. Yeah, check those boxes. Whoop, whoop.
But equipment just ain't there yet. Might be there for Commander, but it ain't there for standard because Commander uses a card pool is so huge.
Depends on the meta, you know.
Yep.
Depends on the meta. And like with Spider-Man and Marvel being relevant in standard at the same time for a minute, right? Because it'll be standard, right? Together.
Yep.
With modified as a strategy, that might be a thing.
Yeah, might be.
We still are dealing with Ouroboros out there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ouroboros, Badger Mole.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just to make equipment deck, is it? It will rise, toll the meta fast. That's right.
Oh yeah, especially in Is It.
That's what Iron Man's gonna be. He's gonna be an Is It Voltron deck kind of thing, I believe.
Mm.
But you do have blue cards and other cards in Spider-Man that aren't exactly Is It to do the same thing. So it might be a 3-color deck. I don't know.
Might be.
But we'll see.
Yep.
Well, there might be 5-color. Well, that's high hopes, but who knows?
But so far, the only person that has submitted a deck for a shout out is Lone Wolf on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lone Wolf.
That's because me and him both went in together and crafted a deck together.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
But I'm letting him have the credit for it.
Kenny Checker says I killed 3 different Vizzies today playing Arena. Nice. Are we counting Corey Stillcutter as an equipment deck? Isn't that card banned in command standard right now?
Yes.
Deck shout out. So what he means, Gray Scruff, is like if you submit a deck in his Discord and his submit decks, he'll give you a shout out when he plays that deck on Arena.
Yep, and that's but it's in the you had to theory craft a deck with some of the Marvel cards and throw it into the early access only, please, in my Discord, and then that's when I'll do the shout out to whoever submits the deck. But it has to be a deck with some Marvel cards in it in order to get a shout out. Because I can't go playing early access with just any old standard deck. It's got to have some Marvel cards in it because, early access is all about the cards. It's all about the new cards. That's why Wizards has given me access to the early access because for the new cards. And there's a bunch of spoiler sites out there to see the cards. And the card pool is so huge right now on standard that you can build a good deck.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Spider-Man, for example, Spider-Man, you got heroes, you got villains. And you got also in Marvel, you got heroes and villains. So, they work together. What deck did you guys make? I don't want to overlap colors. Well, let me go here.
There's a link to Hillbilly's Discord in the chat right now.
Okay, good. All right. You can join my Discord. There's a box field link there in my Discord. Look for the channel that says Moxfield, and you'll see all my decks that I have theory crafted.
Fuzzy Falcon had a mean Royal Assassin deck. I bet you did. He was a powerful card early in Magic days for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a pretty good price tag if you owned the alpha and betas.
Yep. And if you run if you run a channel, make sure you include your channel link, as I will also give your channel link shout out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Shout out goes to whoever makes the decks. If you run if you're a content creator, you submit a deck, then I will shout out your channel. And hopefully you'll be there when I run the deck to do the shout out.
Do the shout out. Whoop, whoop. Fuzzy Falcon is black being a favorite color. Red green was my go-to deck for sure. Red green with stompy stomps and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in general, stompy stomps. Sometimes with small goblins and then goblin supports. Understand.
Yep.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Yep. But there's a channel on my Discord called Moxfield Link. I just made that today. I posted a link to my Moxfield.
Mm. How come you use Moxfield more than the other one nowadays?
Moxfield, sometimes Moxfield will bring the cards up and Arc the Deck don't.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
That's interesting to know.
So I'm going to use Moxfield so I've decided this time around to only use Moxfield for the early access decks.
Mm-hmm.
Use Architect for my commander decks.
Right. Gray Scruff says he uses Mana Box.
I've heard of Mana Box.
Is
I've
that
never used it.
I know. Is that a phone app only thing? Because I know people use Mana Box only on their phone, so I never use Mana Box.
I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
What about Hillbilly?
What?
We're trying to get you to repeat yourself. So I'm pretty sure it's mobile only. Interesting. Mana Box. I know my store, my LGS, uses the Mana Box to scanning cards. That is one of the best card scanners there is. Yeah. But yeah, I've never seen anybody use it on a computer. Man, you guys went quiet. How are you doing down there, Lone Wolf?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm crossing my fingers. Hillbilly on Wednesday draws his entire deck with our plan.
Yeah. Hillbilly popped his head open. Funny. Well, he knocked himself out. Any McDonald's today?
Yes, I've had McDonald's today.
That's right. Yeah.
When you have coupons for free burgers, you don't let it go.
Right. Get some free burgers for sure. Free burgers. But yeah, that's why you can't. That's why you got the nickname McToken. Well, one of the reasons why.
It was kind of funny. It was like basically like almost right after we were talking about it at the morning show. I was like, I need to check to see if my mobile app has coupons. Well, it had coupons, so I'm like, it's lunchtime.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Get those bug eyes.
Oh, for sure.
I just honestly wish they had the big arch burger still. Like we got a couple quarter pounders and they didn't do the job as well.
It doesn't feel like they're very filling anymore, but
the big arch burgers are the size of Whoppers, and we'd get double big arch burgers, and they tasted like a Big Mac version of a Whopper. It was basically a big Whopper with, instead of having the Burger King stuff on it, had the McDonald's stuff on it, like on a Big Mac, and it tasted pretty good.
Right.
I mean, but I did something different that I normally never do. Is when we ordered the burgers, I got extra pickles on the burger.
Yeah, sometimes their extra pickles is only like 3 pickles sometimes.
Right.
My brother, when we go to eat there, he says extra pickles. He actually asked for like a little small cup full of extra pickles.
Wow. Cantrix haven't eaten at McDonald's since they had the McDLT. What's DLT? It sounds good, but unless you mean BLT, bacon less tomato. Fuzzy Fox says, "Why is KFC 16-piece family meal like $60, dude?" Well, a lot of fast food prices went up since 2020, and with the rise of delivery, I can go on this story, all right? So you remember 2020, the great lockdown, right? The great 2020 lockdown. Delivery services like DoorDash, and the other ones I can't think of their name of right now. Um, they became huge. And what would happen is these companies like DoorDash would get contracts with like McDonald's or something, and they would deliver this food. Then people would get like a wrong delivery or a messed up order, and they get it fixed. Well, they really didn't need proof to get them fixed, so people started abusing this, getting extra drinks, extra fries, so on and so forth. That they ended up charging the companies like McDonald's, the local ones, the local McDonald's and stuff like KFC and whatnot, and it started costing more money and more money, so they had to raise prices, inflation. Then somewhere in the between lines of that issue, people were tipping pretty well with the stimmy checks. If you remember, the stimmy checks were coming out. People were ordering a lot. They realized people would pay more for their burgers, delivered or not. So they started charging up the wazoo these products. They started charging up the food, not only to make up back some of the money that they lost during the 2020 era, but also to make more money in the future to raise up their capital and go above their bottom line. Then in this state, like in certain companies, like one I will not mention particularly, came out stating they want to raise the price to serve the richer people. So that was one company, not naming the company. But some companies are holding on to the prices of some of these buckets or some of their products because people are willing to pay that much for them. Well, McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's, even though they went the direction of raising their prices, are trying to get more people in from lower class funding to make more money because they started losing money on the higher marketing of the price increase. So they're trying to make it affordable for people with lower incomes to eat now because they realize that's a market that pays a lot of their bills too. Yeah. Hillbilly says you can find spoilers at mythicspoiler.com. That's right. That's right. The DLT is back from the 80s. Oh, nice, nice. And Uber Eats is one of them. Yep. So that's my story. And I watched a couple of videos on that exact thing. That's how I know that's how it went. The news things. News things, not just videos people made to complain. We buy magic wheat ramen. Whoop, whoop. That's right. Ramen noodles. Yeah, there's some good banger ramen noodles. The green chili ramen noodles are pretty banger.
I personally like the cheese flavored ramen, but my brother won't let me have it in the house anymore
Why is that?
because to him it smells disgusting and it makes him not feel so good.
I don't know if I had the cheese ramen or not. And if I have, I don't remember what I thought about it.
Anything with cheese sounds pretty good to me.
That's how I feel. I like to make quesadillas a lot.
Well, for sure, that actually sounds like a good idea too.
Quesadillas are delicious. We're growing jalapeno, so when I get some jalapenos growing, I'll make some jalapeno quesadillas. Just add a little kick.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, you know what's a really good thing to do too is if you go to the store, they're kind of pricey now, but you don't have to get a big bag. Is get sliced pepperoni from the lunch meat section and put that on your quesadilla. Like you put a layer of cheese down, pepperoni, and another layer of cheese melted together, and eat that. It's like eating a quesadilla pizza without the sauce. It's so good.
That's actually what I used to do as a kid.
I still do it today when we have a floating pepperoni. One of my favorite go-tos It is ramen noodles, but I make my ramen noodles different. I'm not a juice person or broth person, as you call it. I'm not a big fan of broth on my ramen noodles, so I'll boil my ramen noodles, drain the noodles, put them in the pan, put them back in the pan with the heat off, and I'll mix the flavor packing into it. The flavor packet into it by opening it, putting the content in there. Obviously, for those who think I just throw a aluminum pack in there, and I'll mix it in and put it in a bowl and eat it that way. I like my ramen noodles dry and cooked. Well, I got them dry without the broth, but boiled soft and cooked.
Me personally, it depends. If I'm sick, like not feeling well, and I'm having ramen, I like to have the broth. But if I'm not sick, I don't. I'll have like a very small amount of broth, but I don't want to be drinking more broth than having noodles.
Right. Makes sense. But I'm not a big broth person. But like when I get adventurous, I'll add some hot sauce to it, like my chili ramen noodles. But shrimp flavored, I love shrimp flavored ramen noodles. When we get the money and we buy shrimp, I'll put shrimp in it. But shrimp can be expensive.
Oh, for sure. I think what we like to do is have scrambled eggs with our ramen noodles, and sometimes we'll add some spice to it. And I don't know what it is about eggs and ramen noodles, but it's actually really good.
Yeah. Yep. Kendrick says, I don't use flavor packets either. I drain the ramen and mix it with Hormel chili. Oh, that could be good. That could be good. I'm not gonna judge you on that one. What is it? I have another food idea in my head, and I can't remember what it was about. That's not be important. But like, my brain is trying to figure out what I was going to say, and I can't remember what I said. Oh yeah, it wasn't a food idea. It was, we live in America where the healthy food's expensive and the junk food is cheaper.
That's the unfortunate part.
Right. Like sadly, that's where like our monthly funding goes into buying the healthy foods. Yeah. It's like, and like, sure, there are certain healthier foods that are not too bad priced, but there's a lot of junk food out there that you can buy a lot cheaper than your healthier alternatives. And I don't know why. Like do you know in Europe it's actually quite different. Like I don't know the price difference, but it's more affordable to get healthier food than it is to get junk food. But here it's more affordable to get junk food than it is to get healthier food. And I think part of the deal with it, like meats and stuff, farming and stuff, is the cost of living going up for everybody. That's a lot different than other countries, from what I understand. Don't quote me on that as like a professional, because I'm not fully certain. I could be talking out of my ass here. But the cost of living in America changes a lot. Like, for example, the price of gas being more than lone wolf can afford.
Hey, it's not that bad here. I think right now where we're at, it's like 340, 345, I think, for gas. Right. So it's gone down quite a chunk. For a little bit there, it was over $4.
Right. And there was $5 somewhere. I was watching on YouTube, and they're like, it's $5 a gallon of gas. I'm like, holy cow. Hillbilly in chat. See, step away for this. Yesterday we had meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and squash. Today I ate leftover mashed potatoes with cheese. Nice. That's funny. But yeah, like one thing we noticed has gone up in price, because we don't drink too much of it, but we still get it like weekly when we can. But one thing that's gone up in price a lot was The cost of soda. Have you noticed the cost of soda is spiked up like crazy?
Honestly, I'm not really all that surprised. I don't drink soda pop anymore, but I'm not surprised with with food stamps basically banning soda and stuff like that on food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. They're gonna raise that up even more, I have a feeling.
Ooh, yeah, probably. Because the food stamp thing changes a lot of things. Like you go in the store and you'll see like we noticed in our Hy-Vee, we go up to the front where the coolers are for the drinks, like soft drinks. There's like
Right.
there's like paper saying these are no longer EBT acceptable.
Yep.
Hillbilly's like, I hardly drink soda if I do it Sprite. The cane chicken says I made a meatloaf about 5 days ago. I mixed a pack of chorizo in it. Ooh, chorizo. Spicing things up, cane shaker. Chorizo's pretty good, but it's pretty spicy. I used to like chorizo and eggs a lot, but now it gets a little too spicy for me. Which is crazy because I like spicy things. Do you like spicy things, Lone Wolf?
Not like extremely spicy. If it has a little bit of a kick, I'm good with it. But anything more than that, no thank you.
You like your mouth not on fire.
Yeah, I'd rather have a clean palate, not a totally non-existent palate.
That's funny. I remember we went to this Moose Lodge place in Wisconsin. I think it was Moose Lodge or something like that. But they had this amazing burger. Like it's called the cream cheese bacon jalapeno burger. And the cream cheese, I don't know how they did it, but it was a slice of cream cheese the size of the patty and circular like the bun. And it was at the bottom of the bun, and it had a couple burger patties with cheese on it. Had bacon and jalapenos that were cooked, not to their soft, not cooked to the soft, but still had a bit of a crunch. But they were roasted on the skin. Oh, so damn good. I'd go there again if I was rich.
Right.
But yeah, we plan on going to Wisconsin, not to the Dells again. Well, maybe to the Dells if we go out there, but there's an orchard thing we want to go to. We were invited to by extended family. That where we go to an apple orchard and you get to pick apples, buy anything apples, and we're trying to make a weekend deal out of it. And man, if we go back to the Dells and during this trip, because they're about like an hour away from the Dells. If we go back to the Dells, we better go back to that Moose Lodge place. It was pretty good. They had their own customized sodas too.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. They had like blueberry, grape, like a real good grape flavor and different mixes of different flavors. I got the blueberry one, and it was so flavorful. I wasn't sure what to expect when I ordered the soda. I was wondering if it was gonna be lame, like one of those little self homemade sodas because they make their sodas in house. But no, it was delicious and sparkling. And it was carbonated pretty well. I was like, and it was free refills too. I'm like, ha ha! I'm digging on this.
Yeah, can't go wrong with free refills.
Yeah, I know McDonald's is getting away from the refill machines in the restaurant now.
Yep. I don't know. That's one thing I don't really understand, but I guess maybe they want their employees to work.
Well, like
I don't know. I see. The thing is I've heard that they're just trying to put it behind the counters again, but I've also heard they're getting rid of it entirely. So it's like I don't know what it's going to happen if they get rid of it entirely. What are they going to do for drinks?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're going to keep their sodas, but I don't know if it's going to be free refills or not. Free refills wasn't always a thing, but they established it in the 90s for sure, 80s and 90s, somewhere in that frame. So people would keep coming back and eating inside and staying longer. Now they wanted to push people out. They arrested a kid. I saw this in the news. They arrested a kid because he was using a water cup for soda.
That's if he paid for it, that's fine. But if he didn't, I can understand.
I'm pretty sure you didn't pay much for a water cup.
Oh, you're talking about like the you're supposed to get the free refill, the water There's only 2 sizes in the water that's free. Otherwise, you have to pay like $1.50 for it in water.
Right?
Is that what you're talking about? It's the water selection.
No, he was using a water cup for soda.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, was it a water cup from inside the store?
Yeah.
Or was it like, okay, that's stealing.
Yeah.
I could see why he got in trouble for that, because that's stealing.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I believe they did it just to make a message, because like how many people have done that and got away with it? K-Trick says I like mixing a little orange soda with my cola. That's not bad. I like my vanilla Coke, so I'll mix a little vanilla in my Coke every once in a while. MTG Hillbilly says a little orange soda with self-service ice cream. Hell yeah! Like one thing I learned when I worked at Wendy's a long time ago is my friends would buy vanilla ice cream and orange soda, and they'd mix it to make an orange creamy root beer kind of thing. It was so good.
Now, when I used to drink soda pop, I'd used to mix Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, howdy, was that a lot of sugar and an energy rush.
I remember when I was in Job Corps, we had free range over the soda station, so we'd all try to find interesting mixes of sodas by mixing different sodas. That's
right.
Crazy. Yep, miss those days of having the ability to have all the soda we could. My body would disagree with me. What?
Yeah, I said I do too.
Mm. But yeah, my body couldn't handle that kind of soda anymore. It's not indestructible. I'm an old person. Mm-hmm. Dang Dad TCG Gaming. So I'll probably make a root beer float here in a bit. Hell yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know where Hillbilly is, but we're about to end the show soon.
I didn't know I was backstage. I was talking and y'all couldn't even hear me.
Then why were you talking in chat?
Because y'all act like y'all didn't hear me. Dang, Blake, I didn't know what happened.
You must have actually moved yourself backstage.
I must have. I was trying to talk. That's why I was like, fine, I just type in chat.
I was like, where is Hillbilly?
I wonder why I was grayed out and Lone Wolf's not grayed out. I didn't know what was going on there.
It's crazy.
We had that orange soda with self-serve ice cream. When I worked at McDonald's, I used to mix those together just to make it taste like orange sherbet.
Yeah, that's what I was taught when I worked at Wendy's.
I was taught that when I worked at McDonald's.
Yeah, because my friends asked me to take some money, go buy an orange soda and orange ice cream. They made orange floats with it, and it was really good.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I'll take it. I'll just take those, and those they got those machines there at McDonald's. You just pop a cup under and get your drink. So
right.
Get a cup half full of soft serve ice cream, then throw some orange soda in there and stir that up. Boom. Instant orange sherbet ice cream.
Right.
It was good.
Oh, last thing I want to talk about is in California, there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizzeria now. It's a restaurant called the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizzeria. It is all turtle themed.
Oh, hey, we was talking about that one day.
Before the morning show, I like to put on like a video to listen to, put the headphones on and listen to YouTube. And this guy went there. They had like pizzas that were like huge, like 20-inch pizzas. And their slices were huge. And it looked good. And they're kind of, I don't know if they're expensive or not. California is kind of expensive in general compared to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, they had shirts there for $40. That's crazy,
Man.
But like with the shirt and the pizza, the full pizza, it was like $98 with a drink. So, like the guy showed how much it was total was. So, if the prices of it might get cheaper, but I'm hoping we get one here in Iowa, and one in Kentucky, wherever.
That'd be nice.
Like
that would be nice.
One of the mountains. Like as you can see in the screen, he lives in a mountain foresty area. That's right. Never pay full price for late pizza.
I would go in there if they put one here. I'd go in there and I'd ask them if they cared chill for them on YouTube.
Yeah.
If they let me chill for them on YouTube, then I'll whip out my phone and do a YouTube video while I'm in there.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Then I'll order me a pizza and then show the pizza off and everything. Show their clothing off, the merch off.
Right. That'd be cool if you did something like that. You could do that off your phone too,
Yeah, exactly. That's how I would do it.
Surprised Lone Wolf hasn't done that with McDonald's. He's like, here's the menu.
Well, that's because I shut them down so they never get a chance to honor the advertisements.
If you order them out of business, they count their profits away. That's right. Anyways, we need to get out of here, everybody. We're going to start chilling out. So, Lone Wolf, anything you want to say before we go?
Just thanks for having me on. It was a fun stream with y'all.
Oh, thank you for joining in. How about Hillbilly? Anything you want to say?
Sure. Y'all don't forget about Wednesday, June the 17th, right after the morning coffee show. I will be jumping into early access on Arena, playing with the Marvel superheroes. And you can also join in on this by submitting a deck or watching the stream. If you want to submit a deck and get a shout out, then just join my Discord and go Theory Crafted Deck. You can find the spoilers at just about any spoiler sites. MythicSpoilers.com is one of them. It's one I always go to look at the spoilers. But there's others out there also that you can look at. And another one that off the top of my head I can name is MTG Go Fish. You can go there and look at the spoilers too. But anyway, I'll be doing this right after the morning coffee show. And if you want to submit a deck and get a shout out during early access, feel free to be in my Discord and throw it Theory Crafted Deck, throw it into early access only, please. And I will take the deck, import it into Arena, play that deck, and give you a shout out while I'm doing the early access. That's all I got to share for today.
All right. Well, everybody, I want to thank you guys for chilling with us. Hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and liked hanging out with us tonight. Want to see us in the morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the morning coffee show. Tomorrow, we got a hot topic of deck building advice coming up, so don't miss that. Cane Chico will be there. Hillbilly will be there. Lone Wolf might be there, depending on what's happening in his neck of the woods. He might be hunting some bunny rabbits. But with that, I want to thank you, everybody, for chilling out. I'm having a great stream. Had 8+ people hanging out all day. You guys rock. You guys rule. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you, subscribers and channel members, for supporting the channel and growing the channel the way you do. Yes, and I want to remind you all that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change of motivation they need to keep on going and moving on. With that, let's get out of here.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to